as we touched on the Spit movie,
yeah,
right, and then the ATL. Now, it seems like you got thrown into the acting thing because of you being around people and you doing poetry.
Right.
Is that the case?
I wouldn't say thrown into it, but yeah, I didn't know how big ATL was gonna be.
Yeah.
We didn't know. I didn't know. I thought it was gonna be like Bout It too. You know what I mean? I think it's gonna be like Bout It.
You said two.
Yeah, two. You know what I mean? That's why. Because you
can't take away from the first one. Because the first one was dope.
Yeah, but it wasn't called ATL. It wasn't called ATL. It was called Jelly Beans.
That's what they first were gonna name it.
Yeah, and I read for a character named Patches. You know what I mean? And so like when you, the seasoning and the fucking beauty that these characters and these actors and these kids and these fly motherfuckers put into it made it what you guys saw. The humbleness and all that.
The shit was dope though.
Yeah, it was crack. But I didn't know it was gonna be that. I didn't know. I was just giving my all.
Will we get a part 2?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Well, you kind of
on the Cypher, right?
Yeah,
I was like, be on the lookout for ATL
and
too.
You made motherfuckers start talking because of that.
Yeah.
You're on the BET Cypher. You ended with that. You knew that was going to be the light to the fuse.
Yeah.
Did you not know that?
Yeah, I thought
he took off a jack and everything.
I thought I was able to get some interviews out of it. You know what I mean? And I'm here now. So let's talk about. No. I think there is great energy around an amazing script, and the actors came together, and we were doing something real special, and so I can't talk about it because I literally, when you guys experience what we're gonna do, and I think if I say one piece of it, you'll know the whole thing, and so like it's insane, but it takes hard work, right? It takes something special. I love Michael Jackson for dropping an album, once every 12 years, and you know what I mean. Nas, who drops albums, like, fuck that, man. I'm gonna do it, the way I want to, when I'm ready, cook the gumbo the way it need to be cooked.
Yeah.
But yeah, I said that because I was freestyling at the end of it. If you could see, I was off the top. I thought that was cool. I was like, you know what? You guys take this cipher too seriously.
The last bars was like,
and you know what? When you see ciphers, right? And it's become you get a bar, I like it. I get a bar, I like it. I get a bar, oh, that nigga's nice, right? How do you end those things? Like, yeah. Like it's like it really you. I didn't want to take that role. I just like, let me be the goofy kid from the Brook. Let me be the fat kid out the group. Just be like, I'm off the top this.
Well, Muggsy was kind of heavier than you.
Yeah, Muggsy kind of. Shouts to Bugs, man. He sat behind us.
Right? Malone, right?
Yeah,
Malone. Muggsy's kind of heavier than you.
Shouts to Muggsy.
Shouts him out though.
He said a line in there. He said, "Everybody want to be God till they son die."
Yeah,
that's deep.
That shit hit me. You see in the video, I go, Jesus.
Yeah. That was a dope set.
Bar. Yeah, that was dope. But then I came in, I smashed it. Now I'm playing.
Let me ask you, where was Slim at? Are they solo? I mean, this is separate, but me being a person who's been touring the music, I was like, damn, Trips was the brother.
You're gonna have to get shouts to Trips.
I had him on here a year ago when they was a group. That's why I was like,
shouts to Trips. Trips gonna have to tell you that story.
Okay, I'm gonna have to reach out
because there's a story there.
I did.
Sure.
Then thank you. That means I'm gonna have to reach out.
But shouts to him. The kid is amazing.
Oh, he killed it too.
I like
everybody complimented each other on that.
Yeah.
But
I was just more like
for when you
my bars were like.
Dropping the project, because what it was that I saw. I'm a fan of the end of the week showcases. That's why, I mean, I fuck with Poison Pen.
Yeah.
So when I saw you was there, I was mad I wasn't there live, but then I was like, okay, he's back doing music, and then that made me go search to see that you had dropped the project.
Yeah.
So that's why I was like, all right, I gotta have more. And I be busy. Then I saw the video drop. I'm like, okay, because I've been following you on Twitter for a while. And like a year, so we would say things about music and keep it moving.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, now that the platform is bigger here, I gotta have him come up here. And then you did the BET shit.
Yeah.
Like, this motherfucker's definitely popping back up right now.
Yeah, we back, and we not stopping. Yeah, I told you. You know what I mean? And we not stopping. I got my, I got my flower shirt on.
That's what you want to do right now.
and you can't go back from the flower show.
You're gonna have fun with the flower show. I was happy you came with the Averex jacket.
Yeah, I got the AV.
That was the classic.
This is a Ralph Lauren, John. You know what I mean? But it's very flamingo, and you can't leave from here. Once you enter this, you're out there, baby. You know what I mean? So we here.
Why did you fall back from doing the segments you were doing online? You was doing
1 minute shows, and I started working with Beats by Dre.
That's how you say it. When you was doing interviews,
I would do the 1 minute show where I would be like, "Well,
but it was another title you had to it. Was a JUB.
Just Be. Just Be. Well, that's my company. Just Be is who we are.
So it was both the same. Because I would see where it would have Just Be title to it.
Yeah.
Then I would see the 1 minute.
Everything that I am is Just Be. Everything you see ALBe in is Just Be. Even ATL too. Like that's just we're not humans doing, we're human beings, you know. And so like if you are it, you can't fail at it, man. So stop saying it, I do photography, be that shit. You know what I mean? Kobe doesn't ever wake up and go, "Oh my God, it's the fourth quarter, what do I do?" You know what I mean? It's the fourth quarter, that's where he exists. That's where he exists, you know what I mean? And so this is who I am. So I just be. So everything is under that umbrella.
The segments you were doing then.
Yeah, 1 minute shows, interviews. I like to interview. When I was around Pun, I wasn't hanging like we would do the music videos. I wasn't hanging around Pun. I would hang out with all the other rappers. Yeah. So I was like 15, going asking Jada like, "Yo, what's the greatest verse you ever heard?" Okay. And I would ask everybody that same question. I asked Will Smith. I asked everybody, "Yo, what's the greatest verse you ever heard?" A lot of people surprisingly would say Capadonna, Winter Wars, or Verbal Intercourse, Nas, and a lot of people had a lot of Rakim verses, but I was always interviewing, so I was like, yo, I don't want to stop that. I want to continue.
Why'd you stop though? You said
stop doing interviews
with the beats.
Yeah, I started working. Let me say this correctly. I started doing creative content with Beats by Dre, and then which later became Apple. So and they kept me throughout that acquisition, and as far as in the marketing world of selling the product and adding the poetry to the lines, I was able to do that and perfect my craft in that form. So I just took a little break, and being with my daughter, I think that was big, G. Yeah. You have a kid. You wanna stop, look, and listen. Yeah. So I was able to do that. God blessed us with an amazing assortment of individuals. I was able to fucking experience at that place. These people are creative and beautiful and smart, and they work hard, and they teach you. They don't just leave you stranded. You know what I mean? And so. Like we worked extremely hard on things like the Soul Selfie and the Straight Outta Compton and a lot of great campaigns we worked extremely hard on together as a unit. So I got to learn that craft.
Okay,
That's crazy.
Because I was in tune.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
I had a lot of fans. Where did it go to?
And then I did a 1 minute show. Look at that. Look at Bang Bang. I did a 1 minute show with Beats called BPM.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Which makes sense. Yeah. And we did it with Fetty Wap. And I was the first one to ask him about his eye. Before anybody, I was
you said a little joke earlier too. So Fetty Wap was from Bayonne.
In Bayonne, I thought he's from Patterson. Yeah. I remember. No, I said, is Fetty Wap from here? Nah. So I did a 1 minute show where I asked him about his eye. But of course, if anyone followed the 1 minute show, that right when he's about to answer, I'm like, oh, that's our time. It's the 1 minute show. We don't got no time for your answer, son. And so I created that show because I thought it was really. Interviews got real whack, man. You start interviewing with people and they say the same fucking shit. Yeah. It sound like LeBron at the end of the game, like, yeah, man. So we just gotta play strong defense, and and LeBron's great. LeBron gives good interviews, but sometimes he be real like, and I think he just want to get to the locker. Yeah, he just want to get to the locker. He's want to get out.
You asked me this 2 months ago. You get the same answer.
Yeah, right.
But that's the truth, though.
And that's the truth. So interviews got real boring. So I was like, you know what? Fuck your answers.
Yeah. Like I had that with What China Mac. And
What
with China Mac, I was talking to him about that, and it was like he said in the interview, he was like, you know what, I like you a lot because you didn't ask me the typical jail question.
Yeah.
Like I said, yo, I know you was out there for 10 years, but yo, how did you keep your sanity? That shit, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to talk about, yo, so you know you was, like, everybody asks you that. You feel me? So it's like, that's why I tell you, I don't like watching interviews of guests that I feel like I want to have on or interview them because, like, you don't want to get caught up in that.
I've never been locked up. I say that on the camera because
he's too smart to get caught.
I say that
he was too smart to get caught.
Hey, I say that on camera because if you see headlines where I'm locked up, you know I ain't do shit because I lived this long without getting locked up. So something happened and get me out. You know what I mean? If you seeing this and rewind, go down to the precinct and free Joe Clark.
Did you do something?
Nah.
All right.
When
you doing a disclaimer right now.
Driving in Bayonne, man, you'll know, man.
Yeah, listen, don't do it out here.
Don't do it out here.
Well, listen, we're going to play this next joint.
What we going to play, man?
Straight.
Oh, straight with a fat ass crib by the lake.
Great? We talked about this person earlier, and the first thing I thought about when I saw it was the Roots video.
Boom.
You know then.
Boom.
You know then.
And you know what? I literally 2 weeks ago, and she's my witness. Well, she wasn't there, but I literally went to Jimmy Fallon's show, and before I dropped the video, I asked for permission.
Okay.
I was like, yo, this is a dope concept that you created. Check it out. But the concept that there's two worlds an artist lives. And there's a world where you want to see the Porsche and a fly chick for no reason, and champagne being sprayed on her, or like you just drinking for no reason, and like whose car is that you're in, and all that shit, right? Yeah. You know, like you want those things answered. You know, what are these things? Because it's getting too trivia.
Exactly.
And so like when the Roots did it, it was dope. I think the Game kind of did it a little bit with the By Your Side with Kanye, and then I think we was able to really showcase our version of that in 2015.
And when the Roots did it, that was actually the first video that I actually, because like I said, you into music, you love hip hop, you watching all videos, video music box, all that. You coming from New York, New Jersey, you're so much into music, and then but that was the first video that I watched that I was actually sitting there saying, "Oh shit, you could actually do a video."
About a video. Yeah.
So as soon as I saw that video, I said, "Oh, he caught it."
Yeah.
He caught it.
At first, you don't know.
Nah.
At first,
I didn't know you was on a flatbed.
Right.
I said, "Oh, he really going here with this."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
I tell everybody too, sort of, because I'm like, "Let's get out of here."
Yeah, you saying it.
From the beginning, I'm like, "Let's get out of here." I was talking to the tow truck guy. But
nobody knows when you do that. That's who you talking to.
But you don't know. That's the way we pull up to spots, B. You feel what I'm saying? I got the fly whip on a flatbed, B. You know what I mean? That's how we do it. Yeah. The album. I mean, well, you did a great job. You did a great job playing the stuff off the album, and I appreciate it. The album is crack, man. The album is really, really something that I feel, hip hop fans. I think people that are in jail. I think people that are on the train. People going to another state. I think people that get time by themselves could vibe to an album and feel good. It's a good car album. Yeah. You know what I mean? I think
a good car album if you have a flatbed driving you around.
Right.
Same thing.
And you could drink at that point because
that's the best,
because you could drink and you're not really driving. You know what I'm saying? You see how that works? You see how that works?
Well, what can they find the album at? Let everybody know where they can find the album.
They can find it on iTunes, Apple Music. You can find it on Spotify, Tidal. You can find it all over.
This is on your own imprint.
Just be and Audio Dope. Shout out to Audio Dope. Shout out to Foundation Media. Those guys helped out a lot. I got a lot of help. I feel like I've been super blessed. So I don't want to ever take any time for granted. I'm super fucking blessed. I'm able to get a chance to do what I love and have a lot of great people support me, you know, and I was able to see some really cool shit, you know. Like even being on the Graduation album. Like that's kind of like
West,
yeah, that's kind of like pretty cool.
Song with Tyler Kweli.
Did a record with I did a record with Kweli, Black Thought, and Rod Digger. That's incredible.
Yeah.
I did a record with just me, KRS-One, and MC Light called 16,
that was
17,
on your
18.
project.
Yeah, high album.
Project,
and of course that Fab song, that Mira Mira Ben Aki, that was hard. You know, I've been a part of some dope moments, and I love my life. I was telling ALBe earlier. I was like, man, I wouldn't want to be any other place. ALBe.
Playoff on this
and I was telling her, I was like, yo, if I had to come back as anyone, I'd come back as ALBe, yo. The things I was able to do, and what we're gonna do, man. What we're gonna do. Wait till you guys see. I just threw out the album real quick, fast, because I wanted you guys to have a foundation to go to when you see how hard we're gonna work, you know, and what the work is gonna be.
I like how you had this setting too. Well, that's what I said when I said I wanted to play the actual footage of you on stage doing the remix of the Let Nas Down joint. I opposed to the audio, because like the same way like when you had the album release party and you performing it, and you got the setting with the couch, and it's like, and you got Looney D sitting there, like, you know, it's like this relaxing vibe. Like it's like you're not forcing it. The on living people. Room, like
the sala,
the comfortableness of it.
We like, chilling, apartment 3B.
Yeah,
holla.
That's the shit right there.
Uptown.
That vibe right there is like, you know, it's like, yo, he's enjoying this. Like you said, you come back the same person.
Yeah, I feel bad for a lot of. I don't feel bad, but I understand the other aggression, where it's like, man, I gotta make it. If I don't make it, it's all over. This record gotta be the one, you know. And I feel that a lot of art has been wasted, you know, because people just have that fucking same aggression, you know what I mean, and they don't have the comfortable chill out. What P was saying, you know, you fucking nice. Just be fucking nice.
That's it. Yeah. Stop going so. Oh, I gotta do this and over. Nah, be yourself. He basically said that too.
Just be.
I mean, I had a conversation with him too, the week before he passed, because he was supposed to be a guest on the show, and he basically came at my neck, same kind of conversation, like, yo, you're bullshit. Just do it. Stop just trying to think it out and this and that. Like, yo, you're making it harder.
Yo.
You know what I mean? I'm sitting on the phone like, the fuck is he talking to? like, yo, but
yo, his rhymes sound like he spilled them. He sounds like he spilled his shit. And it's like, and it falls perfectly on your lap. And you're just like, oh shit, what was that? P.
You being as passionate you are about hip hop, like, cause you can see, like, when you're performing your song, whether it's in video or on stage, you can see it, right? You're an MC, you're not a rapper.
Yeah,
I understand that. People need to understand. You're not a rapper. You're an MC.
Yeah.
You know what I mean when I say that, like, because you actually are. When you leave that stage, and you be like, damn, yo, that feeling's in you.
Yeah. And
you go back and you watch it and you see it for yourself. I know you sit there and you think, yo, you know what? A lot of these artists out here is bullshit.
Trash.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So you already said it, see? So you do think that, like,
Basuda.
They bullshit.
I'm coming.
They don't do it no more like that.
I promise you guys get your shit together.
Yeah, there we go. That's
I'm coming.
True Talk Sessions. That's what it's called. That's what I was
True
looking for.
Talk Sessions.
That's what I was looking for.
It's either I'm taking your spot, or you guys are celebrating my death.
Because, like, when I look at, not to take shots, but, like, and we can edit this afterwards, but it's like,
nah, fuck it, leave it on.
No, for example, like, when I look at,
we live still?
Yeah, we still are. But what's his name again? Not the rich homie Quan dude, the other one like him, Young Thug.
The other one.
I seen him like Travis Scott, his energy on stage, and then he did a show with Young Thug, and they going back and forth, and Young Thug comes out, and I'm like, it's like you don't want to be there. Like, what the fuck? You're not performing.
Right.
You know what I mean? Then Travis came out with his energy, he's performing it.
Fuck with him.
You feel me? You see the difference? What I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, some people.
The presentation.
The presentation. Well, you know,
that performance, like his head down.
He's looking at the floor while he's rapping.
I can't.
What are you doing?
I can't divulge too much on that. I do
said if
because
we edit it if you want to.
No,
I don't do that for nobody. I do it for you.
I tell anybody to your face. I
tell you the fucking truth.
I tell anybody to your face. Okay. This is my fucking culture, B. I put so much money into the game. I bought everybody's album. You know what I mean? I have a right to be a fan to say that was trash or that was hip hop. Yeah. If there's two things I know, it's hip hop and trash. You know what I mean? And so like. Some people aren't developed yet, but they got the platform, you know. So you keep working, and you keep. Eventually, we're gonna see if his show game gets even better and better and better. But the platform that he's on, you know, everyone's eyes is on it. You know what I mean? But your eyes wasn't on my platform when I was down at EO Dub. Shouts to EO Dub. When I was down at Sin Sin, when I was down at the New Eurekan Poetry Cafe, when I was touring the world doing, you know, spoken word and going hard and slam poetry and doing documentaries and battling pun with church lyrics, and he's battling me with demonic lyrics, or you didn't see that. So that all my tutelage. You see it on stage. You're like, wait, it's kind of skillful because it's about the craft. And I think some young men get a chance to get thrown on stage. You know, I don't think. Yeah, so to his defense, I don't think Q-Tip was an amazing performer at 19 than he was later. You know what I mean? He just grew into it, and you know, so you got to give him that shot. But you know, when it comes to bars. Man, when it comes to storytelling, when it comes to, you know, making sure that you have a finished product and a record that you go, wow, you know, I really, really like that from beginning, middle, and end. He kept me involved, kept me engaged. He said shit that sounded like my generation, but at the same time, he spit it like nobody else could. You know, I'll be back.